All right, man. Let's talk about SA situations. If you know, you know. At the workplace, it's a lot of guys they come in the workplace thinking with they little head instead of their big head. Um, it's not smart. And I was listening to Dr. Tiasan Johnson channel, and he had a few brothers come on Tuesday, the first week of December, whatever day it was. And they told some stories, you know what I'm saying, where they had some, one was a professor, another one was, he worked in the server room. I forgot what the first guy did. I came at the end of his story. I forget what he was. But yeah, it's a real thing, man. It's a real thing, man, especially when you're a black man. It's you got to remember, we are already seen as the face of criminality, rightfully or wrongfully so. Obviously it's wrongfully so when you look at the statistics. When you really look at the real statistics of crime and conviction rates, we know how the judicial system, how it really works, right? But they all see us as they see us as a threat, as aggressive, as criminals, as bigger, stronger, more masculine figures. So right then and there, you're a threat. You're a threat. You're a threat right away. When they see, a black person walking during a shopping mall, open shopping mall, they clutch their pearls, grab their purses, lock their doors. So you have to understand that, but also you got to really understand too, a lot of these very same women, criminals turn them on. And this is where you kind of get some women that try to tell brothers that a lot of these other women that desire you outside the community is sexual. It's just a sexual fetish, right? And that it has and that's true. It's true. But a lot of times, man, there's situations that you could be, they put you in. You simply, saying hi, and maybe a female coworker want to have a drink, and all of a sudden, y'all might have a drink and talked, and she see you talking to another girl, and now she get mad, and she can say allegations, which in the reality is, in these situations, they believe all women. I seen a girl lose I know of a girl who lost her job because a guy said something to her, and it worked both ways. You don't get the pussy, and then she doing this and she doing that, or guys can do whole shit too. Guys are turning into females as well. So you gotta watch yourself. In reality, you have to watch yourself out here, and that's a fact. I was just talking to I was saying on one of my videos, I'm like, yeah, like at my job when they used to have cleaning ladies come in, and the lady used to come clean the office, I used to walk outside the office. I used to leave. At the end of the day, I understand my place out here, and rightfully so, wrongfully wrong, or in between, I get it. I'm a black man. Most places I walk into, I already got 2 strikes against me. I can, I can pump fake, and I can get the 3rd strike and be out of there. So you have to understand these type of things. So when you go into a workplace, man, the last thing you should be thinking, that it shouldn't even be on your agenda. You shouldn't date none of the women there, flirt with none of the women there. Keep professional. Don't talk to none of the women outside of work. Don't join those social media causes. Keep to yourself, young brothers. That's the number one thing you can do. No matter how fine she is, always remember this, bro. Somebody finer. You can find somebody just as fine, if not finer, or around the same, hotness when you go outside of work. And, at one point you used to be able to meet, a lot of people were able to meet at the job. You know what I'm saying? They was able to meet, marry, had kids. That's no longer the situation. A woman, women can just be mad at you for something happened between y'all at the crib, and now she can just come for your career. Wise woman told me, one of the teachers I had, you never mix your money with your honey. That came from a woman. Women shouldn't even know, the women you dealing with shouldn't even know where you work at. So for her to come up there and even cause a problem, women like to hurt you. Even though, she want to hurt you, and that can be taking money out of her mouth, they are emotional. They just want to hurt you. You see women attack their baby fathers and try to get them to lose their jobs, even though that's taking money out of her child support. That's taking money out of alimony. It doesn't matter to them. They want to hurt you. When they take the kids and they try to weaponize the kids against you and alienate the kids, they want to hurt you. And a lot of the times, you know, you may not have done nothing. You know. But at the end of the day, that's just what it is. So think about if you kicking it with a girl you working with, and y'all go through some turbulence, which y'all will, you know what I'm saying? Guess what? She get mad enough, she can just go to HR and say, and they gonna believe her. I don't feel comfortable around him. He did this, that, and the third to me. It's a fact. It's a fact. Or she can see you get a promotion she felt like she deserved. And you thinking y'all cool. And y'all might just eat lunch and that's just what it is. And all of a sudden she can say, oh, he did this to me. Women do that. Women know they lie and they do shit like that, man. They know you gotta be careful, especially as a black man, you know, working in America, bro. You gotta be careful. You seeing men all around the country, a lot of celebrities are taking pictures with women and keeping their hands in their pocket. They don't even want to hug or touch no more. You know what I'm saying? An allegation can destroy you forever. Brian Banks sat in the jail cell for over 5 years. Had NFL aspirations because a woman lied and she had confessed on the jail call that she lied about what he did. It's insane, brothers. It's insane, man. It really is, man. It really is. They can just lie and say you did something. No proof. No text messages, no video messages, no none of that. And you got to understand, even though a lot of these relationships you get into, whether it's coworker, peer-to-peer, homegirl, home, whatever it may be, sister, cousin, a lot of these people, a lot of women hate you, bait, because you a man. They just think being a man is so superior, and I wish I had a dick, and I wish I was a man. But if they knew with the coldness that came with being a man, they would know they're in a great position being a woman. Especially being a black man in this country, being in this world. They couldn't take 2 steps in our shoes to be, and I mean literally, 2 steps in our shoes. So when you in these sides, you see you are left alone with a woman, man, I would leave wrong. As far as having sexual attraction, man, I leave. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. A lot of times you get positions and, you know, people be jealous of your position and they want to hurt you. You got to be straight and narrow. Just want to put this video out here, man. So shout out to Dr. T. Hassan Johnson. That was a great panel he had up there, man, for what I seen, man. Hit the link in the description. Follow me on Patreon. It's the best way to help me out. Peace.